Yo, what's up? It's your boy Backpack, and today's gonna be another crazy video, bro. I'm just gonna get right into it, bro. Have y'all ever heard of this nigga named Nemesis, bro? Dude, this probably has to be one of the craziest comics I've ever read in my entire life. Imagine if you get Batman, right? Made him 100 times richer and made him a fucking supervillain, dude. Like with all the smarts he already has. I'm gonna skip over all the extra shit in the comics, but I'm gonna talk about the most heinous things this nigga has ever done, dude. This nigga Nemesis, bro, is on a whole nother level, bro. He literally has the president hostage and he said, "It's time you hail to your new fucking chief." What, nigga? Yo, like what, bro? Yeah, but there's this cop. His name is Chief Moore, right? And a long time ago, I'd say like 20 years ago, this guy, he came and busted his whole family operation. They went to go check on the pops because, you know, like, you check on the pops. And they realized that this nigga is dead. Like, he's dead. The whole family is distraught. They're like, what the fuck is going on? Then it goes further on to explain that his parents have been running a hunting club for like 15 years and had teenage runaways and a lot of rich people in the city. Since his pops died and his mom got locked up, his uncle adopted him, but he eventually just ran away. But by 12, this nigga was already a gang lord. And at 15, he was Asia's largest drug exporter. And at 23, he was the leader of a death cult. What the fuck, bro? But by this point, he said he already had enough experience and he wanted to fulfill his mother's dying wish, which was to kill and destroy Officer Morrow. And that was the day Nemesis was born. Nigga, what? That's only the second comment. That's how the second comment started, bro. So basically, as he has the president hostage, he says that Washington, D.C., all y'all niggas better watch the fuck out. And this guy starts going crazy. He blows up the Redskin football stadium. He took away the Hope Diamond in Washington, D.C., and he just kills civilians for fun. Because this nigga's a nemesis. A couple of pages later, we see that Chief Morrow, the nigga that Nemesis wants to like kill, fulfill his mother's wish with, he went to go visit Nemesis's uncle. And Chief Morrow's talking to him, and you really realize that this nigga's uncle wants nothing more than just to bring this nigga to justice, bro. He's like, yo, I don't care how, bro. Like, look at his face, bro. Like, he's just tired of all these atrocities, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Then boom, it cuts to the Pentagon and like all these niggas are having a meeting. They're like, yo, like, when is this guy's next attack gonna be? Like, yo, we gotta really figure it out. And he left them a little riddle. The riddle said, what's black and white and read all over? And how does it relate to a gas attack? And this boy Chief Morrow, he's like, yo, it's the Pentagon. Like, it's where we're at right now. Like, he's about to attack us any second. Then it kind of starts a little commotion. Niggas are like, yo, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, bro, if he was gonna attack us, it would have happened right now. Then everybody in the Pentagon starts suffocating to their death. That boy Moyo tries to save one of his homeboys. He's like, fuck, man, but we gotta get these people out of here. As he's doing that, guess who he sees? Boom. That nigga, yo, it's that nigga. And Nemesis says that he pumped gas throughout the whole building and all 20,000 people in the Pentagon are dead. 20,000 people are dead. They try to start spraying at bro, but they completely missed because apparently the whole Pentagon is covered in bulletproof glass. For some reason, that's fucking stupid. But this guy goes on to explain that the only reason these two are still breathing is because he put an antidote in their morning coffee. And neither of them are going to die until March the 12th. And he got all the secrets in the Pentagon and posted them on the internet. This guy Morrow's like, yo, I'm gonna bury you for all the shit you just did. You just killed all these niggas and stuff. And Nemesis looks at this guy, he's like, yo, says the guy who lost the president and all the country's nuclear codes. I thought you were supposed to be smart. Damn. After that, the story shifts towards the night, and Chief Morrow thinks it's smart to bait this nigga Nemesis out. Chief Morrow thinks it's smart to bait out Nemesis by getting a pig's heart, acting like a girl needs it for her heart transplant. which was kinda smart. He eventually takes the bait because this nigga's evil as fuck and he does not want this girl getting her transplant. But he pulls up and he realizes that he's surrounded by all the ops, and they low-key were like, yo, like, there's no way you're gonna escape this, like, nigga, like, you're caught, like, just surrender right now. Or at least that's what they thought, until this nigga activates a button in his Audi that splits it open into a motorcycle, bro. And this motorcycle has machine guns and missiles on it, and he's just killing these niggas effortlessly, bro. After murking all these cops, there's one more helicopter behind him, and he gets a rocket launcher, shoots it at it, and does a fucking backflip into the ocean, bro. As he's in the ocean, he already has like his tech on, his scuba tech, and he finds his sewers. He tells one of his henchmen, Gaspipe, that he needs him to order more cars from his dealer, and he still thinks that this little girl is getting a heart transplant. Once he comes up though, he's surrounded by all types of SWAT officers and chief executive himself, and they start hitting this nigga and they put him straight to the ground. And one of the black executives, he's like, yo, you're getting the chair exactly like your evil bitch mom. Damn, nigga, if someone said that about my mama, bro, that nigga and his whole team is dying. But little do y'all know, this was actually a part of Nemesis's plan. Like, he was supposed to get caught. This nigga is actually fucking crazy. In the next issue, it starts off with him about to pull up to the prison, and the guards are visibly nervous. Not only that, another guard is asking another guard if he's nervous. Like, these niggas are that scared of Nemesis, bro. Look how he's getting escorted to the prison though. 7 cop cars, 1 big truck that he's in, and 2 helicopters, bro. What the fuck? And it cuts into them in the truck, and one of the guards asks how come nobody really took his mask off. And they said it's because his mask is booby trapped with a lot of tech shit, and if you try to take it off, it would dead ass explode. The next page, it shows the news, and it talks about how the Japanese prime minister was the first to like congratulate them for catching Nemesis, basically. You see his uncle also giving things that kind of told Chief Morrow who Nemesis' identity is. And yeah, he's basically giving thanks on the news too. Then there's the Chief's family. They were in police custody. They were in hiding too, basically away from Nemesis, because they didn't know if Nemesis was gonna go for the Chief's family just to be safe. And then the Chief's wife says some cocky shit like, no, I'm not surprised he beat the cop killer. My husband never fails anything. Sure about that? In the next page, we see Nemesis heading towards the cell, and he keeps talking to the guards about how it's all Chief Morrow's fault, and he's the reason why Washington is going to burn tonight, and the president is going to die. His nigga said, you really think you'll be fingering your wives tonight, boys? Like, what the fuck? Now, this next part is the fucking craziest shit I've probably seen in any fucking comic. The chief goes live on TV and he announces that he would like to confirm the arrest of Matthew Anderson, aka Nemesis. And he said that he feels pretty confident about recovering the president in a couple hours. Then he says that Nemesis's henchmen are still on the loose. The next page shows all the henchmen there at the prison with him, and he's talking about a demolitions man, a technology expert, and an identity thief. And there's way more henchmen than these 3. So Nemesis says out loud to one of his henchmen, Johnny, lights please, and boom, whole prison goes dark, cuh. Like, what the fuck, bro? And they start shooting like crazy. Then Nemesis is like, lights again, please. And boom, you see every dead guard on the ground. On the intercom, one of his henchmen is like, yo, 100 guards are moving in your direction, boss. You want to release the prisoners? And this cocky ass nigga's like, yo, nah, not yet. I want to show these niggas what I could do first. And Nemesis just starts running towards them. He's like, yo, I'm only counting 97 and I'm fine on my own, bro. And this nigga just starts wreaking havoc. This nigga's like slicing through them, cutting their necks, kicking their necks, bro, slicing their necks, bro, throwing like staffs into their necks and shit, putting like staffs into their eyes like at the same time. This nigga's like kneeing them in their face, like breaking their fucking eyes. He's putting like staffs in their chin and shit. Bro, like, this nigga was so fucking gruesome.
Bro, and it was so bad. Like, bro, it was so bad. One of the prisoners that is watching all this go down, he's like, fuck, dude. Like, bro, if you're scaring the other niggas in prison, bro, you're fucking crazy. Next page, while he has a staff through one of the guards' head coming out his mouth, he says, okay, now you can release all the prisoners. Then it shows all the prisoners running outside. Nemesis is like, no, the getaway cars all have keys in their ignitions. And then one of the guards asks, yo, like, which one's the getaway car? Anyone you'd like. What the fuck? Nemesis is so rich, he bought every prisoner a car to get away and wreak havoc in. What type of shit, bro? Then he says, I told them not to arrest me. Next page, it cuts to everybody driving off, and in the background, the prison just explodes. Like, holy shit. It cuts to Chief Morrow talking to the sergeant about people on TV saying there's been an explosion at North Branch or something. And yeah, the sergeant was like, yeah, bro, it's Nemesis, bro. This nigga escaped and freed all the prisoners, bro. There are 2,000 inmates on the loose. And the sergeant's like, yo, we have to put the city on lockdown right fucking now. Like, this is crazy. Chief is like, yo, call Peggy. I want my family back in protective custody. He looks at him. He's like, damn, bro, your kid's already disappeared, my nigga. They go to the headquarters and yeah, they see his wife, which is Peggy. And Nemesis leaves like a message for them, basically. He's like, hello, handsome. Wondering why your children didn't show up for dinner? That's because my boys picked them up from school this afternoon. He said, do as I say, and they'll be given back unharmed. Disobey, and they will come back home in bottles. Holy shit, bro. I want to hear your 3 family big secrets. That's what Nemesis said. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure your wife does. And keep in mind, he's announcing this all on live TV. The first secret is that Peggy and my own partner, Mitt Daniels, had an 18-month affair shortly after they got married. Secret number 2 is that his son is a homosexual. And Nemesis questions him. He's like, oh, and why did your son keep this from you? Did he think that you'd be disgusted? But Chief Morrow's like, he thought I hate him, but I could never hate my son. I love my son more than anything in the world. W fucking dad, bro. The third secret is that his daughter got pregnant and had an abortion without telling him. Next page, it cuts to Nemesis talking to Morrow, saying, your children are in the truck outside, completely unharmed as promised. You see Chief Morrow, Peggy, and the children, they're hugging again, like, oh my god, yeah. The Nemesis is like, well, they're relatively unharmed. This nigga, Nemesis, right? He got Chief Morrow's daughter and son, got the son's sperm, and got the daughter's eggs, made an incest baby inside the daughter, right? And her whole womb is completely rigged to collapse if they try to abort the baby. What the fuck? I'm gonna cut the video right here because I want you guys to go and read this comic for yourself, because this nigga Nemesis is on a whole nother fucking level. I'm pretty sure they made a whole new comic too, like they remastered it. But dude, if you guys ever have any free time, or honestly after this fucking video, I would put the link down in the comment. Go read this shit. This shit is one of the best comics I've read so far. And if you guys want me to do more videos like this, fuck yeah, I got y'all, bro. I love you all, my little backpacks, and go read this Nemesis shit right now. I'll see you niggas in the next video, and yeah, I love you all, my little backpacks. Bye bye.